rocks on my fingers like a nigga wife me. Got another shorty, she ain't nothing like me. Yeah.
Welcome back to the channel, you guys. So today, I don't know why I did this to myself, but I'm gonna be getting a Brazilian wax. This is my first time, so it'll be new for me and you guys. Well, some of you guys, I'm sure some of the girlies, they familiar, but this is new for me. I was all on Google trying to see, okay, what can I do to prepare for this pain? What am I supposed to wear? Because I wasn't gonna wear this. I was gonna have on like jeans, but I'm like, low-key, that don't make sense to wear jeans. So this is gonna be an informative video, just so I can help out people who are also curious about possibly getting a wax. So I'm gonna do like how the process is during and whatever the aftercare that they say I'm supposed to do, because on Google it was saying how I can't work out or wear tight fitting clothes after having this wax done. So we'll see how it goes. My appointment is for 10 o'clock. It's currently 9:39. So yeah, it's at this wax place in Pearl City. I always find that funny. That's a funny name to me because it sounds like something off SpongeBob. But yeah, we're gonna go to Pearl City, get this wax done, and I'm gonna take you guys with me. So let's do this. Child, look how happy I am just singing a song, not even knowing what I'm finna get myself into. Oh, child. Yes. Okay. I'm back home. And I wasn't allowed to record inside of the studio. She said that there was some type of like privacy rule or whatever with the company, that she can't even take pictures of herself in her like room. Thankfully, we're still gonna go over what my experience was like, because honey, love the results. I must say, love the results, but that was no joke. Okay, here's the story. Okay, so I get there, I check in with the front desk. I'm telling her my name. She was like, is it her first time? Boom, right? And then the girl takes me to the back, and immediately she's like, take your underwear off, pull everything up, and then you can lay on the table. And I'm just like taken aback. I'm like, okay, there's no time to mentally prepare. So she's telling me what to expect, and I'm just getting more and more nervous, like, what am I doing here? She starts to mix the wax, and I'm really trying to brace myself. Like, there's no type of time to get myself together. It's just immediately I go in the room, I need to take my pants off. So I'm like, whew. I lay down, I take everything off. I'm trying to get myself together because, everybody's heard the horror stories of how it's going to be or how it was for that person, and you're going to assume that's how it's about to be for me. So I'm like, oh, girl, you got this. You got this. You and your coochie got this. She pulled that first strip off. She pulls the first strip off, and that felt like my coochie was on the sugar that she pulled off. It felt like my coochie lips was stuck to the strip of wax that she pulled off. I mean, that junk hurt. She ripped that sucker off quick, but that junk hurt. No lie. That pain was up there. Mind you, though, it was not as bad as people make it seem. I feel like it's gonna hurt. It did hurt. It's gonna hurt. It did hurt. I mean, it's ripping the hair out, literally. However, it was not as bad as they made it seem. And I think that's because it wasn't like a continuous pain. It was just, she ripped it off. Ooh. Okay. She ripped it off again. Ooh. Okay. So she does this like 3 times the side of the lips and then the bikini area until all the hair is gone. Okay. Next, she's like, on to the back. The back isn't as bad as the front. Okay. Back is in the booty area. So she, after she did the three strips like 3 times, oh, that sucker hurt. But then she went to do, I think she called it cleanups. That's where she takes, the wax, go over it one last time just to make sure she catches each one, because some hair is shorter than others, because I used Nair to shave usually. And so the cleanups, it still hurt. It only hurt because my skin was already sensitive from being tampered with before. And then she took the tweezers to go in even more and, a little plucking. But by this time, honey, my legs was shaking. My legs was shaking. That, I was trembling. I was sweating. And I just could not, I was yelping in pain every time she pulled a strip off. And I had to tell her, I'm like, hold on. I'm not ready. I have to prepare myself, because she was trying to rip them things off back to back. Like I said, it's not a continuous pain. It's just, you need a second to really like, let me brace myself for this next one, because she wasn't allowing me to brace myself for real. I had to ask her to give me a second, because she would rip it off, and then because she wouldn't put the strips on one at a time. She would lay down the wax for the one side, lay down the wax for the other side, lay down the wax for the bikini area, and then she was gonna start pulling off the first wax that she put on, and then she could just go on to the next ones. I couldn't do that. I needed a second. Ma'am. And she was super nice though. She kept asking like, you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm good, child, I'm good. But yeah, and the wax was like hot. It wasn't too hot where you're like, oh my gosh, this is about to burn off. But when your skin is already irritated from ripping the hair out, it just felt hotter than it actually was. But it wasn't bad at all, temperature wise. Okay, so now we move on to the back. And at this point, I'm like, honey, ooh. But then she do it, and I'm like, it's not that bad. Not that bad at all. The back was like, okay, so the front on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the most painful, I'm gonna give it an 8. The back, same scale, I would give it like a 4. Like, it really wasn't that bad. The back wasn't bad at all, but the front was for sure. And so then once we finish up, I'm a little discombobulated. I'm like, girl, what in the world? And she was like, you did so good. You didn't cry. And in my head, I'm like, I could have. I didn't cry though. And then we walked back out to the lobby. She recommended me some ingrown hair serum. And that's actually what I have here. Hey you guys, ignore my green screen, but this is the ingrown hair serum that I was talking about. Hopefully you can read that. It is Treat Brightening Ingrown. Oh wait, is that the brand Treat? Anyway, Treat Brightening Ingrown Hair Serum. Serum anti-poils. Okay, that's French. With vitamin C in it. So she said that this not only helps with ingrown hair, but if you have scarring from previous ingrown hairs, you can put this on and it'll brighten it up. And the more you use it, the more effective it is. Also, she said as far as aftercare, don't do any shaving, any waxing, any nairing in between waxes. Consistency is the main part, the main key in getting a wax. And that'll give you your best results, as well as exfoliation. Exfoliate. I was doing that anyway, but yeah. Okay, so as far as aftercare goes, with the aftercare, I should avoid tight-fitting clothing, and avoid sweating, which I did. She said as far as exfoliation, which is super, super important with waxing, that I should exfoliate. I think she said 2 to 3 times a week, like really often, and then use this serum, which I'll put a closer picture of it, but use this serum, I think she said like 2 to 3 times a day for real. The serum was like $30, I think, which I need because I get ingrown hairs. I don't even shave with the razor anymore because the ingrown hairs is too bad for me. Yeah, and then for waxing, she said the hair grows back thinner. And also, since you know what to expect with pain, that's why people say, you know, the more waxes you get, the less painful it is. It's not more so that it's less painful. It's more so that you can mentally prepare yourself because, you know, like me, first going in there, you're going to expect the worst. But it wasn't that bad. After all said and done, it wasn't that bad. I will be going back again. You only have to go every 4 to 6 weeks, which is even better. Because with Nair, I have to Nair every like 2 weeks. Supposed to, but I wasn't. But yeah, that's my experience waxing. That's the aftercare advice I was given that I will be following, and I will keep you guys updated. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Also, thumbs up for that animation because that took me all day. It took me all day to do. Please thumbs up the video. Please don't let it be in vain. Thank you.
Yeah, cause girls is players too.